So I think that was kind of part of it too. It's like, we find out the last day before we leave that Maldonado isn't going to be eligible. So we go down there and we tried 3 different people at shortstop, and we probably had 15, 16 errors at the shortstop position, on that first trip, and a lot of them were probably, plays that cost us the games. If we'd have had, a solid person there at shortstop, maybe we win a few of those games. I don't know, But, I think there was a little bit of an adjustment from that standpoint too. So I think that first trip really was about finding ourselves, trying to figure out who could play, and who we're going to play at shortstop and what we're going to do. And we also found out who could pitch, I think, on that first trip. Also, we had some good pitching from some of our relievers. We were real happy with Shane Hood from Mattoon. He pitched great. Evan West from Decatur. And, had some other guys. Curtis Washburn gave us a couple of good innings, which is what he's supposed to do. He throws a split finger. And it's just one of those guys, you want him to come in and throw a couple of batters and get them out, and get out of there. Of course, Patrick Coleman from Delaware, the side armor, he threw real well in relief also. So we had some guys that threw well in relief. Tony Zerusin threw well in relief, and I feel better about that, But I think it's now, is putting it all together, and I think we're close. So.
Okay, and we're going to find out a little bit more about your southern trips. We'll make that plural, because you'd gone to Tennessee. We'll do that when we come back. We'll take a short break. We will be back with Coach Tony Simmons here on Lakers Live. You're listening to Lakers Live on 89.9, the Max Alternative.
Hi, this is Brian Burrell, academic counselor at Lakeland College, and you're watching Lakers Nation.
What do you do here at Lakeland College?
I'm an academic advisor. I advise the student athletes, both men's and women's athletics. I also advise the technology department, and I also advise engineering students, and sometimes I teach class. Do a little bit of everything here at Lakeland College.
What class do you teach?
I've taught the Strategies for Success class, but I haven't taught it for about 4 years. Previous to that, I taught it for about 6 years. I enjoy it very much.
How long have you worked for Lakeland?
I'm going into my 17th year at Lakeland College. I started here in 1994 and have loved every minute of it, and look forward to another 17 years here at Lakeland.
Are you from Mattoon?
Yes, I'm originally from Mattoon. I attended Mattoon schools, and I went to Eastern Illinois University for my undergraduate work in psychology, and I went to Springfield College in Springfield, Massachusetts for my master's degree in athletic counseling. And I got an opportunity to come back here and work and live in Mattoon, and I've enjoyed that very much as well.
Can you tell me more about your duties regarding the athletes?
I advise about 115 student athletes, and basically what I do is I take care of them from the aspect of registration. We help student athletes out because of the unique situation that they're in with traveling and practice, and we help them out with planning out a good schedule. I also help them to monitor their progress towards graduation. I also help them out with looking at different schools to transfer to, whether that means that they're still going to participate in athletics or they have chosen not to go on and play somewhere and they just want to go pursue a bachelor's degree of some sort.
What do you enjoy about the job?
I enjoy working with young people. I definitely enjoy helping them out to figure out what they want to do with their lives and give them a good start on their education, see them succeed at the next level. But I also enjoy going out and watching them play. I enjoy watching the basketball games, both men's and women's basketball games, softball games, the baseball games, and kind of see it from a little bit different perspective because I know them on a different level.
The basketball season is over. How did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. I didn't get a chance to go to as many games as I'd like to. My wife and I have a 2-year-old son, so he can be a challenge sometimes at basketball games. He has a tendency to run around quite a bit, and he has a lot of energy. So didn't get a chance to go to as many games as I would like to, but I thought the men's team did pretty well, but could have done better. Same way with the women's team. I thought that they put in a solid season, but could have done a little bit better as well. It's just hard at the community college level when you have players that are here for 1 or 2 years to try and really get chemistry going and get leadership going. And now that the season's over with, some of those guys will be gone next year. So it does make it really, really tough.
Did you keep in touch with any former athletes that you counseled?
Sure. I always enjoy hearing from former students, whether it be a phone call or an email or a Facebook. That has really helped out a lot to keep in touch with former student athletes. I've been invited to weddings. I've been invited to graduations. I've been notified of births of children, and that's what really makes my job special too, is the relationships that I establish here, not only during the 2 years that they're here, but the ongoing relationships that I have with the student athletes after they leave Lakeland College. So sure, I have a handful of people that I still keep in touch with, and every now and again I'll have someone just pop in my office and say hi. That really makes it nice.
Who would be the most famous athlete you've ever counseled?
I can think of two as far as famous, as far as how far they've gotten. Two of the Puerto Rican baseball players that we had in the late 90s, Saul Rivera and Wilbert Nieves. They both went on to play professional baseball, most recently with the Washington Nationals, and they were there for, I think Saul's been there for probably 3 or 4 years, and Wilbert just recently got traded to the Cleveland Indians. So they're both playing big-time baseball, and they were here for just a year, and they moved on to play at another college and got drafted. So that would probably be the most famous student athletes that I have worked with.
Out of the bunch that we have this year, who do you think may make it as a famous athlete?
If he would put on about 20 or 30 pounds, it would be Musa.
Okay.
I think Musa Gay has the most potential to go to the NBA. He needs to work on a few things, but he's got the height and he's got the body build to put on some extra weight and just get him down on the block and just have him pound the ball in. And next year he should average 20 points a game and 10 rebounds a game. If I were Coach Brown, that's what I would definitely have him do. But I think he has the most potential to go on and play professionally somewhere.
What do you think weight would help him?
He's not big enough to keep his position down low. I think if he's going to be going to the next level, I think he might get pushed around a little bit. So, but he's got the body to do it. You know, if you can work out this summer and put on some weight, and you know, he's pretty muscular. He's a big 7-footer. He's not a skinny 7-footer, but I think if he put on about 20 or 30 pounds of weight, he would be a monster down low.